Hi everyone, today I want to read a book. The book name is Wild and Free. Tigers are protected, but they could still become extinct unless poachers are stopped. Who could live in a world without tigers? Not Geeta. Geeta lives in India. She has only seen tigers in books. But she needs to know they are out there living with their cubs in the dark forests, wild and free. Who could live in a world without sharks? Not Lee Annie. Lee Annie lives in USA. And she thinks sharks are cool, sharp fins licking through the oceans, wild and free. White sharks are becoming very rare. They are usually harmless to humans, but sometimes mistake swimmers for their favorite food seals. Who could live in a world without wild cats? Not Angus. Angus lives in Britain and dreams of seeing a wild cat someday, leaping through the windy heather, wild and free. Wild cats are meeting tame cats and reading with them. This means that soon there may be very few true wildcats left. Who could live in a world without whales? Not Atsuko. Atsuko lives in Japan. She wants to go on a whale spotting holiday to see them, such huge animals breaking the waves, wild and free. Whale numbers are growing but whales still need protection. Who could live in a world without bears? Not Anita. Anita lives in Spain, and once she saw a sad brown bear at a circus. She hopes bears will stay in the mountains far away from hunters and circuses, wild and free. There are a few bears left in some European countries. There are extinct in many others. Who could live in a world without gorillas? Not Issy. Issy lives in Africa, and her ambition is to see a silverback gorilla swinging a toddler in his arms, wild and free. All his gorillas are protected, but they are poached for meat by poor forest people. Who could live in a world without rhinoceros? This is rhinoceros. Not Moo. Moo lives in Africa, and he hopes to see a rhino one day. A rhino with a huge horn on her nose and a small calf by her side, galloping across the plains, wild and free. Rhinos are killed because some people think their horns can be made into magic powder. There are not many rhinos left now. Who could live in a world without cougar? Cougars, not Jake. Jake lives in Canada. Sometimes he imagines he really is a cougar, a golden cat padding through the Rocky Mountains, wild and free. Cougars are mountain lions are short because they sometimes kill cattle and sheep. Who could live in a world without koalas? Not Luck. Luck lives in Australia and goes to sleep dreaming about koalas, shining up the trees carrying their babies piggyback wild and free. The eucalyptus trees koalas need for food are disappearing. Other dangers include bushfires and dogs on the hunt. Who could live in a world without bats? Not Titus. Titus lives in Germany and he thinks bats are beautiful, swapping through the night, dashing after months, wild and free. Bats live at over the world. They need quiet places to live, like buildings, hollow trees, and caves. Bats can be poisoned by fungus and woodworm sprays. This is a type of bat. Who could live in a world without wolverines? Not Anna. Anna lives in Scandinavia and she would love to see a clumsy wolverine and winter's day thumping through secret snowy places, wild and free. Wolverines are the size of dogs. They live in many cold countries. They are hunted for their fur in the large wilderness areas they need to live in are disappearing. Pandas are protected, but the bamboo they eat is being chopped down. Pandas are how very rare. Who could live in a world without pandas? Not Chen. Chen lives in China and he loves pandas. He wishes they could be safe and happy, eating bamboo, sitting in their forest wild and free.
The Chinese word written there. I love panda.
Yeah, it's written I love panda. Who could live in a world without jaguars? Not Maria. Maria lives in South America. She hopes the jaguars and the rainforest will soon be protected forever. The jaguar prowling in the rainforest wild and free. Jaguars need the rainforest to live and hunt in, but some of the rainforest is being chopped down to make furniture and burned away to make room for cattle. Who would live in a world without wildlife? Not Jake, not Angus, not Anita, not Titus, not Moon, not Essie, not Maria, not Liani, not Anna, not Shin, not Atsuko, not Geeta, not Luck. Could you live in a world without wildlife? In this book, there are just a few of the animals that are in danger. Many animals have already been saved, but there are still thousands. They need our help to survive. This is the reflection. Imagine a world without tigers roaring and prowling in the dead of night. A world without rhinos gambling along the dusty African plains. Or a world without whales singing their song in the ocean. Wild and free. This is all about animals in danger. Animals that are hunted or poisoned or chased from their homes. Discover how creatures live wild and free, and then imagine a world without wildlife. Thanks for watching. If you like, please like. Bye.